Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Wolverines will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Ohio State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here we go. Wolverines and Buckeyes. Everything that's gone into this game for 365 days is about to play out right now.
And there's just something right? When you look out on that field and you see the colors on the field competing against each other. Maize and blue and scarlet and gray. Let's see what happens.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. And looking for a big play here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, it's a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
Point after, not right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. The Wolverines offense comes out for their first possession today. And each team is led by a linebacker. Just lines up in the middle, makes plays, and just commands the defense.
Yeah, when you take a look at the identity of these defenses, it really starts with the 2 of these guys. Their makeup as players is threaded into the DNA of the defense. And as they go, so does the defense.
Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. You'll recall the last time they played, the Wolverines won a very close game. That has not been forgotten in Columbus for a single minute since then.
No, and if I remember right, it was the Michigan defense that really stepped up and prevailed and led them to a close victory the last time out. Let's see what happens today if the Buckeyes offense can make the adjustments.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that... A play. Now it's 2nd down here. Ball handed to the running back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Buckeyes churn out another first down. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback allowed the defense to get home.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time. Oh, here comes the reverse. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set.
Used to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Edwards. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Wolverines have first and 10 here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space. Sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. And the Wolverines line it up with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming up, second down and goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Trying to extend the play. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. They break the huddle for third and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on third this drive. Dropping back, it's Orgy. Refusing to be brought down. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. Handoff to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Looking to throw. It's Howard. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Took contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker. Penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now they get set to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 now. Back to throw. It's Orgy. Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this
fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. A short completion to the tight end. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The offense calls time to stop the clock. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Abuka.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the offense takes a timeout to talk things over on the sideline. Looking to pass. It's Howard. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And he drops back in the gun. Has no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So it's 1st down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, whether it's in the shoe or the big house, when you have these two programs with all that's at stake today, you know emotions run high in a game known simply as the game.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Good enough for the 1st down to the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. The attempt from 47 yards. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by 10. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Run play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Howard looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is the offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Got him. He's sacked.
Yeah, they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. The game makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Close to the tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Right completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's second down. On the ground, it's Henderson. Jukes to get free. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And this Buckeye team, Kirk, beginning to flex now and pulling away from their arch rivals right here.
Well, they seem to win every one-on-one matchup, whether it's the offensive line being able to win, getting a hat on a hat, the backs being able to get out in space one-on-one, or these receivers getting downfield. The athletic ability of the Buckeyes on full display.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Heads out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 37. It's a good return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to throw. It's Orji. Tries the right with a quick throw. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway. First down here for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And this one is getting ugly. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the point after is good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Up position, second and long from their own 12.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Orgy. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it again. And here comes a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Here's the second down play.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Tight end goes in motion. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. The Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to...
And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. First and 10 play coming up. The throw, it's Orgy. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Off target and incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. It's the fake spike, looking to throw it now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down.
And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Orji. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Didn't spike it. Trying to throw it now. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. He finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. So here we go. 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And the pressure gets home. He's dropped right there. And the deficit will remain where it is. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. To the air. It's Orji. Hit just as he throws the ball. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Pressure is coming. There's contact on the throw. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Well, so much emotion coming into this game. Always tough to lose to your rival and know the other side's going to have bragging rights now.